cousin and his beautiful 66 Impala. He went to the upholstery shop and it ran fine, drove it right over there, and then they had it for a little while, and then it came back and it started fine, drove fine until about midway, and it started to run a little bit rough, and then rougher and rougher, and by the time he got home it was running like crap. He said he got it into the garage and then now it's not even starting up. So we're gonna look at this carb here first to see if there's just some gunk in the fuel system, and we'll go from there. Yep.
Got it to the corner and it stopped completely and had to push it all the way 8 houses down and up a driveway to get it in the garage. It hasn't started again.
So, sounds to me fuel. Probably we'll pull the plugs, we'll take a look at the plugs and see what that says. We definitely know that it's getting fuel because we can see it once we do this. Can you hit that accelerator? Okay.
I heard it.
Yeah, you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it and I can see it. I didn't see it on camera, but I did see it. All right, so let me set the camera up and we'll get working. All right, it's got an air gap manifold. I don't know if you can see back up in there, but there is fuel sitting on top of the air gap over there. So I'm guessing that probably some contaminants got into or past the filter or into the carburetor where it's not, the needle and seat was not shutting it off, and it was probably just starting to flood this thing out like crazy. That'll tell, the spark plugs will tell us, and that is a indication that that's probably a good sign of what's happening. All right, we've taken 2 plugs out and they are ashy. Really dark, really ashy, and they smell like fuel. So definitely we're getting too much fuel. So we're gonna have to start looking into why it's getting too much fuel. The other thing is, for that fuel leak, I'm still not ruling out that it's overflowing through the vent tubes, but if you look right there, there's your drip witness marks for dripping. This looks like it used to be a pressure gauge, a fuel pressure gauge, and somebody took it out and stuck a plug in it without putting any type of sealer or anything on it. So I think that's where that's coming from, filling up underneath of the air gap. But yeah, we're just going to keep looking at it. All right, it's kind of dark in here, but yes, this thing here definitely was leaking. So I'm going to put the light right there. If you can look underneath, you can see where it was leaking right there. So we're going to try and fix that. We're going to address that. But the other thing that we really need to address is, ready, drum roll please. Look at that. Look at all that yuckiness in there. If I can get the strap to stop. Yeah. So this car most likely sat for a really long time before my cousin got it, and then when they dropped this motor in it, it just sucked a bunch of crap out of the tank, and nobody really thought about cleaning the tank or checking to see what was in it. But that's pretty bad. That's got some goop in there, and if you look back into the secondaries, you can see some backfiring action. We'll get her cleaned up. All right, so we popped the top and got the filth. We soaked all the gas out, and it is filthy. It's really filthy. That's one side, that's the other. So we're going to get it all cleaned out. There's good gas in there, but the rest of it's pretty filthy.
They say seafoam is good to clean gas and all that. Is that true?
When you're, yeah, if you're running
right
it through the system, there's a lot of good cleaners, Berryman's, right, all that good stuff. So let's get my compressor out. We're going to blow the rest of this crap out of there. Okay, well, we found the filthy carburetor. We cleaned it all out, scraped it out, got the rust and the gunk out, blew it out, blew out all the jets. We cleaned out the needle and seats, blew those out. Those are all functioning fine now. That little guy right there that was leaking, it was because it was not tight. We tightened that up quite a bit. And then we went around and decided to look for the hose clamps and stuff. There was a hose clamp down here leaking on the pump. That was loose. So somebody missed it somewhere along the line. And these plugs are ashy. We're gonna get new plugs. We also, where's that cup at? That glass cup. Oh. So, I don't know if you can see it, but right down there in the bottom of the cup, we let the pump some fuel into here. It's got some black little chunkies in there, so we're going to replace the filters. Obviously, it's got a little bit dirty tank. It's nothing really. That just keep changing the filters isn't going to take care of getting the crap out. Got to drive it a lot. And then we'll just let the engine run, but just drive it a lot. Put tank after tank after tank. Just try to get some fuel through it, and it'll start to clear itself up. We're going to put 2 fuel filters on, one pre-pump and one after the pump. So we're going to go to the auto parts store, get all that stuff, come back, and try to get this thing started. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Alrighty. We got a new fuel filter. We put the spark plugs back in. The auto parts store did not have the correct plugs, so we'll get those later. And I think it's time to try and start this thing. But first, let's go ahead and try to start it. Just turn it over. Let's build up some oil pressure in this thing.
Yeah.
And it'll also, yeah. That just goes right there for the filter. Mm-hmm. And then that way we could also fill up the float bowls when it's turning over.
Right.
Once that thing fills up the float bowls, then I'll plug the HEI back in.
Should I try to kick it over?
Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead and just turn it over, turn it over, turn it over.
No kick.
Yeah, no kick, because it's not going to start anyway. I got the HEI disconnected. Right. I just want to build oil pressure and fill the float bowl. And
again?
Yeah, just keep going. Go ahead, keep going. I'm just looking for leaks, all that good stuff. Go ahead. All right, stop. Why are we getting bubbles here? Why is that like that? Okay. So we know we're getting fuel.
Yeah. I smell it.
Go ahead and keep cranking it over. All right, go ahead and turn the ignition off. And I will plug these back in. Okay. Which one did this one come off of? I didn't check that. One says battery, one says tack. Battery, not tack. This doesn't have a tack. Okay, go ahead and give her a try.
Hit gas or just go?
Yeah, just gas. No gas. Just key. Okay, hit it a couple times on the gas. Okay. let me check for spark. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I know.
Oh. Let's set this baby down. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and try it again. Okay, we're not getting any spark.
No spark?
No spark. Oh, great. No wonder. Huh. All right. I forgot to take the cap off the camera. So, we put a new filter on, tightened up all the clamps, and we're gonna check the. All right. Go ahead and give her a kick.
A slide kick?
Yeah, just the throttle. Man, I can't see in there. Let's try this again. All right, hit that. Hit it again. Okay, yeah. So your pump, we got fuel in the carb. Your pump is pumping. We do not have ignition. Now there is a module inside of these HEIs that goes out. We can check that. We could also check, see if I got those plugged in all the way. All right, and we got no fuel leaks anymore. That's good. All right, we need to check for ignition. Okay, we were not getting spark. So we checked the module. We actually had another HEI unit right there. We took the module out of that one, put it into this unit, and we got some spark, and we are now about ready to fire this pig up. Well, she's not a pig. You're not a pig. No. You're not a pig.
Speedy Gonzalez.
This beautiful piece of American machine.
Should I hit some gas or just...
No, that's right. Just turn the key. Okay, hold on. Did I put those other spark plugs on over here? Okay, I put that one on. Oh, I only took one off, and these two on. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
Sounded like it was ready to go.
yeah, hit it. Hit the here. Let me hit the hit the accelerator, and now give her a try. Oh, come on now. Go ahead.
It sounded like it was ready to go.
Oh yeah, she should be firing right up. All right, let's see if we still have spark. Go ahead and turn off the.
Yeah, it's off.
All right. And let me grab a screwdriver again. I don't know why something would kill a module twice like that. Right. All right, go ahead.
Just turn it over?
Yeah, just turn it over. Go ahead. Yeah, we still got spark.
You got spark.
And that one is still on. And we're not leaking fuel anywhere. She should be turning over, yeah.
Right.
Just keep going. Wow. Okay. I guess we got other things to consider. Now I did check the distributor. It is not loose, so it didn't move. Maybe I ought to loosen the distributor and, well, but the thing was supposed to have been running like a champ, so that really shouldn't.
Right.
Let me think a little more. We'll be right back. Try it again. Do it some more. Yeah, you're getting spark. So now we have to figure its timing now.
Timing.
All right. I want to listen to see if it's galloping or anything like that when we go to start it again. I wasn't paying attention to that. We'll be right back.
So it's not leaking fucking fuel.
Yeah, it's not leaking the fuel anymore. All right, well, next thing that we can try is timing. I don't have a timing light here or anything like that, so we're not going to mess around with it. We're hungry. It's Sunday evening. We're going to call it quits on this for now. We lost light, all that good stuff. We'll get back at this later, so you guys are going to have to wait for this video. Okay, what do you think? The accelerator pump stream looked a little weak, kind of spotty with air, so maybe the float bowls are not pumped up all the way. We have turned that car over plenty enough times for that pump to have come around or filled those float bowls up. Also, when I was taking the hose for the accelerator pump right off the pump into that glass container, it was spitting air. I thought maybe it just needed to, you know, start picking things up, or I didn't really wait to get a good stream out of it. It just kept going, spitting on me, so I didn't want to keep spraying gas all over the place. So maybe the pump is bad. I'll have to revisit that. Or should I just, what do you guys think? Should I just go right into looking at timing? I'm kind of not real confident about the timing because the only thing it could be maybe is a timing chain, but the distributor wasn't loose. Nobody messed with the timing at all. So I think the module was going out, making it run bad until finally the module went all the way out around the corner from his house. So maybe that was it. Also, just by coincidence, we're having fuel delivery problems also. So, but I'm gonna look at both of them.